Ladies and gents, welcome back to another video, and today we're doing something we've never done before. When I've done grow out events, it's always been with you buying the fish and me growing them. This time it's going to be you buying the fish, you growing it, me sitting back and enjoying it. How does that sound? What we've also done here is, just of late I've realised just how amazing the community around me is, how fulfilling it is, and some of the physical events that we've done that have generally been higher ticket price have been a little bit out of range for so many. So this today is going to enable us to bring that community together for one of our physical ticketed events, get everyone there, get an epic fish for the price, take it away, test your skills, and then all bring it all back together at the end for another part 2 as well, 2 bits to it all. It's going to be epic. So I'm going to dive in and give you some more information about this. First, however, I think it would be wise to take a look at the fish that we've got for this. The reason I've gone for Koda Tosai is because it's primarily built from non-Gosanki varieties. There's a little bit of Ginring Gosanki in there, but I don't really classify that the same. The diversity in this mix is phenomenal. So much weird and wonderful that's going to appease so many people. But the real bit behind it is these varieties can normally take a little bit more skill to actually raise and produce through. And that, I think, for a grow and show competition is really important, because you want to test yourself, and being able to provide some diversity as well just broadens the appeal for it. So let's dive in and take a look. I'll tell you about the fish and give you all the details you need to know. But as ever, all the information you do need, including when the tickets are being released, is all in the description below for you to check it out afterwards. So let's go and have a look. So what I've got here, on my very last shipment, I had 1,000 pieces from Koda arrive. As I've been through, this pond actually has around 200 fish that I've kept that would usually be my grow on fish. You could tell I'm not too happy about that bit, can't you? But we need to make sure we've got quality examples for this. It's the fact that we're doing it for £95 though that's not sitting so well, because as grown through Nisai, these will be way more, way beyond that. However, like I say, we need the quality. So in this pond overall, so I think there's about 220 fish. I'm going to be selecting, so we're going to be releasing 70 tickets for the event. I don't want to batter this too much, but what that means is we'll actually be selecting 100 fish, so there's a massive buffer in there for the people who are last in the selection. How the selection works, on the day we'll be doing it by lucky draw. You'll have a number assigned to you and we draw them out the bag. You pick your fish, and in this case we'll be packing it, you'll be taking it away with you. If you want to join us but you can't make it on the day being the 2nd of August, the actual first selection, you can join online by proxy, because we'll have everything photographed anyway, because we need to document it. So those photos can be made available beforehand, and you can give us some proxy selections just so we can cater for everybody in this one. So right now let's take a look. You can just see there's so many bits in here already pre-selected by me as fish that I would be growing on anyway. I'm going to lift a few up now, take a closer look in the floating basket to give you an idea of what's coming and what size they're currently at, before I give you a few more details about this event. So I literally am just randomly scooping out here, so you can see this is not any particularly cherry-picked selection. We always make a point of not doing that anyway. Nothing worse than overselling, over-promising something, than it not being what people are expecting. And obviously I need, very important that people trust my word with stuff like this. They are a bit lively. The water is very warm at the moment. Also just trying to make sure we get this nicely balanced. From the competition side of things, the prizes for this are going to be quite cool. So there's going to be 4 prizes altogether. Grand Champion, Reserve Champion, Best Tatigoi, and the Boogie Prize. You'll learn more about that one on the day. However, there's actually going to be cash prizes along with the trophy for the winners on these, which I think is going to be quite cool. And when we get back for that second part, basically what we're going to do for the judging is we're going to allow you to send in a picture of the fish. It's going to be a picture and video that we request, and from there we will we'll do the judging and everything that we need to. So just to take a look in here, I'm putting a few of these Ginrin Shurultsori back because they generally won't be included. It's actually, for me, they're a bit plain at the moment. There'll be a few, but I'm actually going to be growing a lot of them myself until they hopefully become something. But this is, I say, a random scoop, and already just in here there's quite a few Tancho examples of Tancho Showa, Ginrin Tancho Showa. We've got Ginrin Tancho Goshiki, Kin Showa, Aragoki versions of Deutsch Goshiki, Shisui. There's Harawaki in there as well. Deutsch Showa. We've even got, there's a few examples of these. This is Ginrin Goshiki Showa. It just doesn't stop with Koda. Beniki Kukuryu. Look fantastic. His normal Goshiki, one of Koda's most famed productions. They do incredibly well. Versions here, look at that. Deutsch Ginrin Aragoki. Absolutely stunning. We've got Deutsch Kohaku. There's Pearl Ginrin Kohaku as well. Just look how nice that is. Deutsch Ginrin Goshiki. I mean, look at the head pattern on that. The Shurultsori at the same time. Deutsch Goshiki and Deutsch Ginrin Goshiki examples as well. Normal Showas. See another Shisui there, looking really nice. Amounts, you know, there's Ginrin Ochiba. Pearl Ginrin Sorogoi as well. It just doesn't stop. Deutsch Yamabuki, obviously another part of the Deutsch Harawaki. You can see another Deutsch Ginrin Goshiki example there, look as well. Absolutely stunning. So like I say, just to be clear, another Deutsch Harawaki, look, I'm not promising even all these fish will be there on the day. I still have to make my selection. But as you've just seen, I've randomly scooped out into there from the pond. You can see what we've got. These are sat around 17 to 20 cm at the moment on average. Already a nice size, and I'm feeding them quite well while they're here to maintain that body and try and push them on a little bit further. But isn't it just amazing that this breeder manages to do all this on such a, I mean, it's pretty much just him and his staff. It's unbelievable what he manages to get done and produced, and every year there seems to be something new. I mean, look at that Deutsch Goshiki there. Bit more what they tend to be like. And I think it's a good time of year for you to get these fish back still while the season is there. You should be able to get a couple of strong months of growth and development onto those, and then a conditioning period before we get to part 2 of the event, where you're going to obviously send in the pictures for the judging. Amazing stuff. Hats off to the guy, one of our most prominent breeders. Even look, Matsukawa Baki, and there tends to be the odds Ginrin Matsukawa Baki, but you see these Tancho Ginrin Show. I mean, that Pearl Ginrin, just look at the quality of it. It's amazing stuff. Another Aragoki style Deutsch Ginrin Goshiki, look, full bodied. And that Deutsch Showa, just unreal. Goshiki, amazing stuff. I think you'll agree there is something in there for everyone. And this isn't just a case that he produces all these, there's real quality behind all his bloodlines as well. A lot of them have existed for a long time now, and everything new he does, like this Ginrin Goshiki Showa, it's just another evolution of something else he's already produced, a continuation of it. Right, the full rundown on the details. The tickets are going to be released on July 24th at 7 PM on the Koi Online website. First come, first serve. 70 available, not forgetting that we're going to give 30 additional fish, so the complete selection on the day will be from 100. Heaps for everybody to go at. The physical selection event is going to be on Saturday the 2nd of August at our retail unit in Retford. You'll get the full details, because as you enter the event, we'll set up a dedicated WhatsApp group where everything will get shared. There'll be pictures in advance, so if you can't attend on the day and you want to take part, you can do it by proxy. You'll be able to send a list in to the team. They'll take care of that for you on the day as well. Then the return part of the event is going to be on Saturday, the 8th of November, again at the unit. So on part one on the first day, I'm also going to give a talk beforehand about growing and raising fish exclusively there on the day. And then on the 8th of November, a nice time of year as well in the koi calendar, because there's going to be pretty much nothing else happening. So it's going to get you out and about to join your fellow hobbyists again. We're going to ask for all the pictures and videos. You don't need all the details now. We'll provide that in the WhatsApp group into us a week before, so on the 1st of November. And on the day, we'll have everything out there to do our judging. You don't need to bring the fish back with you. We don't want you to do that. Just bring yourselves. And this is basically on the part two, is your presentation ceremony. We're going to cater both days as well, take care of you as best as we can. Going to be fantastic. The vibes are always amazing. And now with this £95 price point, it really is open to everybody. There's a full load of payment options available with PayPal and all the rest of it there on the website as well. So please, I'd really love for as many people as possible to take part in this. Join in. If you've been following me and not had a chance to get involved in an event, now's your chance. Plus, with that batch of fish, it's going to test your skills in the weird and wonderful and raising them through. I can't wait to see what you can do with them. There's a heap of information on the channel to help you as well. So there we have it. That's everything you need to know from me for now. All details are going to be in that description, as I've said. But yeah, stay tuned, July 24th, 7 p.m. On the Koi Online website for that ticket release. Wowzers, what a batch. I am going to be sad to see a lot of them leave. I'd love for them to be in one of my growing ponds. But hey, everyone keeps telling me I need to share more of all these fish that I've got. And I've got to say, I do agree. So best of luck, and I hope to see you there on the day to take part in this awesome event.